system from Irish company Remoquip is taking remote control machinery to a whole new level, as Keltbray recently discovered.
Irish company specialising in hydraulics and remote control systems for machines such as excavators, dumpers, loaders, etc. The equipment is designed in-house. We outsource the electronics and we outsource hydraulic valves, etc. And we fit manifolds and a harness to your machine. The system, Remoquip, comes in two parts. The harness and the fitting kit is fitted to the machine. We call it the host machine, and the electronics matches the fitting kit, so to allow you to remove the electronics. And once you have a fitting kit fitted to a machine or numerous machines, you can bring the electronics to that machine. So the same electronic system, if you have a machine working in London today, you can have a machine in Leeds tomorrow working on the same electronics if you require remote control on a given day. Switch off the unit, take it out, and immediately it's a standard machine again. It has no effect whatsoever on the machine, on the standard conventional excavator. November 2016 we concentrated on targeting demolition markets, and to that end we have developed some smaller machines that will come in your door, a single less than a ton weight, to come into a door in for soft strip, but they are dedicated specifically towards the demolition industry, whereas the one you saw on the 3-ton machine, that same unit will fit on a 50-ton machine, for argument's sake. That's targeting quarries, concrete plants, that kind of stuff, whereas the other system is targeting specific to demolition. If you have a Brock, I mean, it's specifically designed for use as one particular job, and that's a demolition robot. Whereas this, you switch on the system and you have a demolition robot on demand, turn off the system and you have a conventional machine again. You can use that machine immediately afterwards for any other task on site. In addition to that, all demolition contractors have a range of equipment, a range of excavators. They're going to have those on a site. If they need a dedicated robot, they have to hire it in. So with the Remoquip system, they just merely switch on their system and they immediately transform their conventional machine into a demolition robot when they need it. When they're finished, turn it off and they have a conventional machine again. So there's huge cost savings. You don't have to purchase a dedicated machine to do a particular task. This enables them to use their conventional machine to operate. It gives them a broader scope of operation. It's a radio frequency that communicates between the transmitter you hold in your hand and the actual receiver that's placed in the machine. It's a radio frequency between the two. The range is approximately 200 meters, depending on interference from buildings, etc. If it's a system on a particular make and model that we have fitted in the past, we will have a duplicate harness for that machine. Take your CAT excavator for example, that one up there. We have a duplicate harness for that machine. So if you came tomorrow morning and said, I want a system for that CAT and that model, we have that on the shelf. But if you came looking for a system for some machine we haven't done before, then we're going to have to make a harness to suit that machine. So that will obviously involve more lead time than a popular make that we've done already. So we are building our arsenal in effect in terms of duplicate harnesses, and we are trying to get into more makes and more models, but I mean it's a slow process, as you can appreciate. There are so many different models, and some of them have the engine traverse more place. They're all different, really and truly. So we make the harness to suit that particular model. So it's a bit of there's a bit of work involved. But having said that, most builders or most demolition companies have a range of 3 ton, 1.5 tons, 1 tons, that type of thing. And usually within the list of plant they have a machine that we have a harness to suit. And if not, we hope in the very near future that we will have such a broad range that will nearly satisfy every contractor's requirement. And if we don't have a harness to suit that machine, we'll make one to suit it. But it just takes an extra bit of time. For instance, we've had a request a few days ago from a customer looking for a particular make, but he also had within his fleet another make that we had fitted before, so he's happy with that. And he's a contractor south of Bristol, so it's a slow build, but we're getting there.